What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about the real reason the narcissist gives us the silent treatment. Now, we all know that the narcissist use the silent treatment as a form of punishment, but what's the reason behind the punishment? You got to think about what caused the silent treatment from the very beginning. It had to have been something you said to them to make them feel away. And normally, when it happens, we confront them about something that is the truth and they can't handle it. They can't handle the truth, so they respond in anger. But a lot of times, they know that they don't have a response. So instead of expressing anger verbally, what they normally do is just go silent. And that's the reason for the silent treatment. They have no other reason to just up and stop talking to you. The only reason they're doing it is because they don't have a response for you. So now they punish you with silence. With that silence, they know that your mind is going to go all over the place wondering what happened. Did you say something wrong? Did you do something wrong? Most of the time, we normally respond to the silent treatment. Those of us who experience it like for the very first time with the narcissist, we always question ourselves about what we done wrong to cause it. We always be quick to blame ourselves for the silent treatment. When all along the narcissist, this all a part of, an intentional game plan to treat us that way when they don't know how to respond to true accusations. And of course, they refuse to accept accountability and admit to it and just say, you know what, I was wrong and I want to fix it. Because that's just not something they're willing to do. The ball is always in their court. They don't play fair and it's their way or no way at all. And when it becomes that way, that's when they give you the silent treatment. So now your mind is all over the place wondering what's going on. Why are they acting this way? But see, when you catch on to it, you don't question it anymore. And that is what kills them. They hate that you don't run behind them anymore. You know, like the old saying goes, even ish gets old to flies. We know what flies cling to, but even that gets old to flies. So people get tired of that at some point and you turn away from it. You don't entertain it. You don't give it your energy. You just let it go and let it be. Whatever it is, it is what it is. If that's how they want to play, then let them play by themselves. They're going to continue to lose good people in their lives as long as they keep making them think they're always doing something wrong. Narcissists love to play the victim position. And again, when you're thinking about, okay, what did I do wrong? They want you to think that. That way they're thinking of a way to, you know, just slide their way back into communicating again with you. And that's why they kind of prolong the silent treatment. And a silent treatment can last a very, very, very long time with a narcissist, especially when they know that you're not going to let up on them. You know, you keeping your feet on their neck because it comes a time where you're not afraid of them. You're bold enough to confront them, to stand up to them, and to be, be in your truth about it and not just accept the false narrative and the lies that they give you just to go along, just to be with them. Go along to get along. When they see that you're not willing to play that role anymore, they have to prolong the silent treatment. And they think they're hurting you, but they're not hurting you. If anything, they're doing you a favor because you don't have to deal with them as long as they give you the silent treatment. Now, on the other hand, you may have to deal with backlash from outside folks because, of course, they're going to, make you look bad to people, when they can't control you, when they can't reel you in and make you bow down to them and beg for forgiveness for no reason at all. They make people see you in a way, in a bad way, if they have that kind of power over those folks. They make people see you as the bad person. They'll even turn it around and say you're giving them the silent treatment because the person don't know. And if someone dares to say, well, I'll go and question them about it and try to make peace of the situation, they will break their neck trying to stop them from doing it. And that's how they keep the narrative going. That's how they keep the power over the situation. And that's how they keep the silent treatment going, because they won't allow anyone to check in on it and fact check and find out what's really going on, because they know that then they'll be exposed. The person is gonna, you know, tell it like it is, and they can't risk the chance of that happening and making them look bad. So that's why their only strength is the silent treatment. They think it's a strength, but it's really an abuse of power. It's abuse. That's what it is. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's abuse. The silent treatment is a form of abuse, and they know that, but they're going to use that to make you think, to make you go along with believing that you done something wrong. But again, that's the reason why they do it. It's because they haven't thought of the right thing to say that's going to win you over again. That's the only reason why they do it. And I could think of, you know, pretty much everything under the sun that the narcissist will come up with to blame you for the silent treatment, for an unnecessary silent treatment. But that just really just came to mind, that they play games like that, because now they're busted. They're in the spotlight, they're exposed, and they can't be seen in that way. So the best thing to do is just to back off and disappear for a while. And by doing that, that's giving you the silent treatment. They're not even going to respond to you because you're pushing it now. You're pushing it like, we're not going to avoid this conversation. We're going to talk about this. Narcissists are quick to just move on to other subjects, like if they didn't just cause a lot of damage or said something that really hurt your feelings or something, whatever it is that needs to be talked about, they will just move on from the subject like it doesn't matter. It should matter to you because it doesn't matter to them. That's how quickly they move on. But the thing is, as long as you continue to let them know, we're gonna pick up where we left off at, because you're not gonna get away with this. We gotta talk about this here. And it's just like they don't want to hear it. See, the truth to their ears is a torture. It's like putting the cross to the demon. They refuse to stand there and take it. It burns a hole in them. So it's just like they much rather just stay away for a while, because they think by staying away, oh, she's going to forget about it. They coming up with a game plan for the perfect love bombing and the perfect hoovering again. That's what they're really doing. They're thinking of a master plan to get back to you without you bringing it up again. Because they think they're so, ahead of the game. They think they're so much smarter than everybody. And even though it may seem like that for a long time dealing with narcissists, again, when you have become just done with it, just completely done with it, but you have to still deal with them for whatever reason, you're not going to let it slide. And see, that's why the silent treatment lasts a little longer, because they know you're not going to let them slide. When they're ready to come back around, we still have to talk about this. And that's not something that they're willing to do. So thank y'all for watching. That concludes this video, and I will talk to y'all later.